Hi guys, and welcome to Sisters in the City with me, Mandy Vakili.
And me, Anna Vakili. We just finished recording our Patreon episode, which is out on Thursday, which is basically like a catch-up about what went down on Valentine's Day.
Down on Valentine's Day, innit?
And just a general catch-up.
We went down on Valentine's Day, I'm joking. Guys, we saw, like, people be like complaining. Have you seen on our podcast, they're like, I'm not watching this anymore. I used to watch this because the catch-ups used to be on public and now they're on Patreon. And we still do catch-ups on our normal podcast.
We do. Because we like catch up at the beginning of the episode.
But like, I don't understand though. No other podcaster actually talks about their personal lives,
They
really.
do, Mandy.
Who?
There are a lot of podcasters do.
Everyone that comes up to me tells me like, oh my God, you guys are so real, so raw. Nobody else really talks about like their family, their relationship, like their mental health as much as you guys.
Maybe. We go in.
We go in, yeah? And like, if we're going to talk about it, is it really bad that we talk about it to like a niche group of people who are like, you know,
down for us. Besties.
Down for us, besties.
Yeah. But I mean, even we had it on Patreon though recently.
What?
Someone said like, I don't like that you're not doing enough catch-ups.
We have nothing to catch up on. Our life is dead. Like, it's just been January.
Is like the most boring month, firstly. It's like Christmas is just over. It's just everything's boring and dead.
It's so boring.
It's cold outside. And for once, my relationship's going really smoothly, so I don't have drama to talk about.
Yeah.
So
Me
I don't
too,
know.
shockingly, like the last like few weeks, it's like the last 2-3 weeks, it's been better. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But now it feels like now it's good. There's nothing to talk about. I can't even talk shit about ginger beers.
But like things are gonna happen in our life now, like, you know, Mandy's birthday.
Hopefully bad things will happen so we can share it with you.
No,
basically.
I'm like saying we're gonna go on holidays and great things are gonna happen and we're gonna make so many memories and we're gonna have loads to catch up with you guys.
Yeah.
But if you do want a quick like catch up, then sign up to Patreon.
Yeah.
Because we just recorded one and it's out on Thursday and it's basically about Valentine's Day. But other than that, I feel so good right now. And you know why?
You're really positive.
Yeah, I do. Because you know why?
Why?
Whenever I get my brows done,
brows by diamond.
Whenever I get my brows done by Brows by Diamond, I feel like another person, like I've stepped into like this other.
Me too.
What is that?
I know, but this time it was like, she told me off because I didn't let it grow. She's like, you need to let it grow properly for me. And like, I kind of messed up the shape before I went to her, but she still managed to work her magic. I don't even know how. So if you're wondering why we'd be looking so beautiful, it's because of Brows by Diamond.
Brows by Diamond and my filler lady, Filler Palace. Like these two things just make me feel brand new.
I know. I would follow them to the ends of the earth.
Not that I get filler, but I did get a tiny bit of filler in my nose, but Botox and the brows.
Apparently there's a Botox that you can get in your nose, yeah?
Yeah.
That like when you talk, it stops it from moving. Because you see me, my nose moves so much when I talk.
Let me see.
From
talk.
the side.
Just say hello, how are you?
Hey, like, what are you saying? Like, how are
You're doing that on purpose.
Okay, fine.
Your nose
Like, if I talk properly, then it's still, you can see. Like,
yeah,
how
you're
much
moving it.
the tip. No,
you're moving it.
I swear on everything, I'm not.
Does mine? Hello, my name's Anna. How are you?
Yeah, a little bit. It's a genetic thing. But mine more.
I'm pretty sure probably everyone's nose moves then. I've
I
never
do not believe it.
The things you notice.
I refuse to accept everybody's nose moves when they talk.
It must be, but the things you notice is unbelievable.
I'm going to Google it. Does everybody's nose move when they talk? It really bothers me. Like the tip of my nose pokes downwards when I talk.
Anyway, this morning, me and Mandy went to Central London and I went for a boob consultation because obviously I've spoken about it before. My boobs have bottomed out and like my nipples are too high. So I went to the surgeon that first did my boobs and I was like, hey, I need help. Because I told you guys that I've been offered like, you know, free surgery in Turkey. And I do trust that person in Turkey as well. Like they seem like a great surgeon, but I just can't be bothered to go to Turkey.
Not only that, I always hear like people get good surgeries in Turkey, but it's like they have close to death experiences. You know, like we did.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So the whole idea of going to Turkey is just like, I'm just not on it right now.
Yeah.
I'd rather just do it
all
in
these,
London.
You know, it's all this media like died in Turkey just scares me.
Yeah, it's not even like the thing is it was gifted, but for me, I wasn't going to go and do it because it was gifted. Like I'm willing to pay now in London. I'm just I was recommended that surgeon. But let's see what happens. Like hopefully the surgeon in London gives me a good price.
We went to see the surgeon in London and he is a stallion, yeah.
Something about plastic surgeons, they all are.
Yeah, but this one especially, like, he's, you know, he is a real stallion. Like, I can't really talk about him until, like, we know if Anna's everything goes well with Anna, then we'll talk about him.
Yeah, if everything goes well with my boobs, then I'll tell you guys about him, and then so that you guys can go to him as well. But before that, I don't really want to mention it.
I've been on my little surgery hunts as well, obviously, because I'm like...
Mandy followed me to my consultation. And then I did my consultation. She was
followed you,
Wait. Then I did my consultation. And then she's standing in the consultation room. She's like, well, now I'm here. I came, but no, I thought I'd use this opportunity.
That was the only reason I came.
And she took her tits out. And then she was like, this is wrong with me. He was like, there's nothing I can do about that. She was like, this. And he was like, there's nothing I can do about that. Like, literally.
There was nothing you could do about anything. I really get upset because I think like surgeons are magicians, and I really think...
He was like, your boobs are fine. He was like, your boobs are perfect.
Okay, so if I explain exactly what the problem is. The inner part of my breasts, where it should curve and crease, it's flat. There's no curve or crease. Like if I push it slightly together, then there's like a curve and a crease. If I don't and I stand straight, it's like my cleavage at the front is quite flat. So I always wear boob tape to kind of push it together. Anyway, I was like, how can I get them closer together and get a bit of like that curve, that crease,
Like a Jess and Eve from Love Island. Jess and Eve from Love Island have great tits.
Brilliant fucking titties.
Amazing.
My favourite type of tits.
They've got the
I like when you move in it and it jiggles. I don't like them girls that move and their boob doesn't move. I don't find that sexy at all. When you're walking and it moves, like that's hot. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Anyway, so I was like, is there anything you can do about that? He was like, the only way we could make your fold closer together and like more of a crease is if you get fat transfer to your titties. And I got a lot of fat, but you know how I feel about fat transfer.
Yeah,
bitches lumpy, bumpy, and scars everywhere.
Yeah, after what's happened to us in our life with fat transfer.
So what do you guys think? Do you think I should get the fat out and put it into my titties, just a little bit of fat into my titties, just so I have built more of a curve? Anyway, I've also been searching for a genioplasty.
What?
Maxillofacial surgeon.
What?
Basically, like, I have a very, like...
What now?
I have a recessive chin. It's in our genetics.
Wait, can I just remember the back of that episode a few weeks ago when everyone thought I was having a go at Mandy and when I said she's chasing perfection?
Okay, you know what? I realized as well, I thought back to that episode as well. I realized, you're right. Sometimes you have to be proud of who you are.
You tried to like argue with me in that episode and you were like, no, I don't. No, I don't. You do.
No, I do. Yeah, I do.
You chase perfection. But
with everything. Don't try and come and tell me
you
I'm
are
perfect. Stop it, Mandy.
I think you're perfect. Everyone, even in the episodes recently, Mandy looks amazing.
It's just my hair. Just put it to the side part. Everyone's lying.
No, and everyone said
I must look busted before because everyone's like, suddenly I flip my hair to the side. Everyone's like, you look so amazing.
And now you're always doing side parting.
I know. I don't even know like what I'm doing. I'm falling for all this like...
I notice now you only have a side part.
I'm falling for the flattery. Like, I'm falling for it. I know, but now when I put middle parting, I just see myself as ugly because of everyone's comments. They brainwashed me.
But everyone said that you've lost weight as well.
Have I?
Have you not
They
seen
can't even see my body.
No, but your face. It's because of that.
I'm getting that all the time.
It's because you had that thing sucked out of you.
Well, you say it's because of that. I say it's because of massive Botox.
I need to start doing all this stuff that Mandy's doing.
I keep getting the same comments all the time. Everywhere I go, Mandy, like your face looks so...
Yeah. I need
snatched,
that.
Yeah. And I do believe it's like, I don't know, what it is, to be fair. Maybe I have lost a little bit of weight.
This is the stuff I need because I'm the one that's got the round face. I'm the one that's got the fat face.
Did you get your masseter Botox?
Yeah, I do that. But my face is so round.
So maybe it is though, because the lipo I got from under my chin, she does go slightly on your jawline.
Yeah. But you know what it is? It's like I'm so scarred from all the things that we've done and it's like, gone wrong that I'm so scared of doing anything. And like, I'm just scared. To me, if I feel like, okay, I've got a round face.
No risk, no reward.
No, but for example, I know I'd look so much better if I get this like removed, right?
I don't agree with that. Sorry.
I would. Because I'd have a face like this.
Yeah, but you look old.
Yeah, but
I look older than you. Do you want to look old? You're fucking...
I'd look so much sexier. I've got like...
No, mate. You would look old. Like, seriously, one thing about people with a bony face, it makes them look older.
Every celebrity as well gets them taken out. But you know what I see it is like, okay, I'd look better, but the way I look now, is it bad? No, I still look good.
You look softer, you look more feminine, you look cute. And plus, I feel like if you lost weight, you wouldn't have that anyway. You wouldn't have as much like fat hair.
Maybe. Anyway, I just think to myself, is it worth risking it? No.
Obviously for me.
Like for me, the only time I'm going to do surgery now or like big changes is if it's to the point where it's so disturbing my life. Like for example, my boobs. that I have to do it because I'm not taking that risk anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not risking it.
I highly advise everyone not to do surgery, mess around with their face or their body unless, like Anna says, it really, really bothers you because there is a lot of risk and you could end up ruining your face or your body.
Exactly.
But I'm not one of those people, obviously.
She
So
takes risks.
I'm just not going to be that person. I am going to be the person that gets like my eyelids taken out when I'm older or I'm going to get like my facelifts. I am going to be that person.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we can't carry on waffling around talking about perfections and imperfections. The flaws are part of beauty.
Exactly.
But they aren't even flaws. They're just uniqueness.
Yeah, embrace them.
Love them.
I'm embracing my flaws.
I'm not, but still, I can't afford to not embrace them. So I'm going to embrace them too. So anyway, let's talk about turn-ons. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, so we didn't really say. We're doing the episode on, we didn't say what we're doing.
Yeah, but in the title and description, it will say. Okay? So this episode, we're doing turn-ons. Obviously, Valentine's Day just passed.
Yeah, so we're feeling sexy.
We're feeling very
sexy. Do you know what Kalzik said? He's like, people have made Valentine's Day about sexiness, but it's not. It's about love.
He's a real decent person, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a really good man. He's a moral man.
As I was trotting through the farm in the mud, I was like, you know what? This is so not sexy right now. I look like a fucking idiot trotting in my wellies along in the mud. He was like, I love you. And this is what Valentine's Day about. Yeah, love. Not being all sexy.
Meanwhile, me and Gingerbread are like, let's get real filthy tonight. He's like, yeah, filth, darling. He's like, I want to finger blast you, bash you.
Ooh, what's finger blast?
I know, he's so funny though, but he's trying to say like sexy things here, but he's on purpose saying them in a really funny way.
That's joke.
So he's like, comes out the shower and he's butt naked, yeah? And he's like shaking his willy, like doing the helicopter. And he's like, I'm going to stick it up your shitter tonight. And I was like, what? I was like, you're killing the vibe, you're killing the romance, you're killing the sexiness.
Do you remember when he used to come into my room when we used to live together?
Yeah.
When me and Mandy used to live together, at one point, like sometimes Gingerbread would come in the room like cracking jokes. Me and Cowslick would be in bed and he'd start shaking his dick around like a.
Now that probably would not run. Cowslick would kill him.
Back then, when we were first dating,
it was like
we were in uni.
Yeah,
it was fun days. They were the good days.
Fun. He was really funny. He was running in Anna's room, butt naked, and she was like, ah.
They were the good days.
And it was like, anyway, yeah. So while they're like having real love talk, Gingerbeard's like, I'm going to finger bash blast. Yeah.
Finger bash blast. What is that?
Like just literally trying to make me laugh.
Right. So I got everyone to send in their turn-ons. Like what turns you on? A lot of the stuff is like pretty typical. Like everybody finds them as like people find them all attractive.
Really?
Yeah. Like the first one is grey tracksuits.
Ooh, you see the bulge.
What is it about grey tracksuit?
I don't even know. It's like,
but it is a thing, isn't it?
What is it?
It is a thing because when Cowslick wears his grey tracksuit,
yeah, it's giving drug dealer.
And even though it's a Primark grey tracksuit, but it's still doing bits.
It's still doing bits for the bits, isn't it?
Yeah. What is it? But it's also like almost like, you know, when you go to prison.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
they wear the grey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what is that? It's like a bad boy kind of thing.
It's a bad boy look. And it's like, look, I got arrested because they caught me with keys, innit?
It's really sexy as well when a posh boy wears it.
When a posh boy wears it, it's even more dangerous.
Innit? Why?
Yeah, me love a pretty posh boy from private school. You know me.
Wearing a grey tracksuit.
Wearing a grey tracksuit.
Yes, darling.
Yeah, maybe, no, if you thought like that, hell no.
What, like, do you think like...
But I always feel like grey tracksuits would look equally as sexy on me, but they don't. It's just a male thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a male thing.
Yeah.
I mean, what about if like Prince Harry was in a grey tracksuit?
No, I'm sorry, not everyone could pull it off now.
What about Prince Charles in his good days when he had hair?
I don't even know what Prince Charles used to look like.
Not Prince Charles, sorry, I got it wrong. What's his name?
I'm young, I'm too young for that. I'm not that old.
William.
Which one's William? The one who stayed with his bird in Buckingham.
Harry's older brother.
William.
When he was younger and he had the long hair.
Did he used to have long hair?
He was handsome when he was younger. Do you not remember the pictures of him?
I never remember him.
He was like every girl's dream, like Prince. He was handsome.
What happened to him then? Why don't they get hair transplants from Turkey? I don't get it.
No, because he's a royal. I don't know if they're allowed.
Why would they not be allowed? Like, shouldn't a prince have hair in his like early 30s?
Stop bolding, being bad about bold.
It's not that I like bold. Bold looks hot. Yeah, I like bold. But when it's like bits of hair and then patches,
exactly.
It's not giving a decision. It's not giving.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like bold is hot.
Bold is hot.
But when it's like
bold is hot. But are you pulling off bold? Look at The Rock. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like I don't even know what's going on sometimes.
When it's like
when that's no.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's go on we're talking about turn offs now.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Next turn on, the fat roll on the back of a man's neck.
I thought they were going to say back rolls on a woman and I was going to get really excited. Because
you're
I've got that, do you know what I mean? But I'm really excited there. Okay, what man has a fat roll on the back of his neck?
Like there.
A rich man, I'll tell you that. A rich man has got
A man
fat
that's
rolls.
been eating good.
He eat good. He be fed.
I mean, I have seen a fat roll on the neck before.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I feel about it. For me, it's not a turn on.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's nice. I don't like a skinny neck. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be having a giraffe ostrich bitch. Like, I can't be having a skinny neck man.
What do you mean?
You know, like it's like I can't be having that. A man got
you said ostrich.
like an ostrich, like a thin
ostrich neck. I can't be having.
I can't be having that. I can't be pushing the neck, and I can't.
No, I'm dying.
A man has a big fat neck.
Yeah, like when you put your hand on his neck,
It can't go all the way around. If I can go all around you, I'm gonna have to kill you and choke you because I don't want to be with you. I'm not gonna like that. You know when I first met Ginger Bitch,
yeah,
he had he was quite slim, and he had the most frightening Adam's apple. Listen.
Oh yeah, someone sent that in as a turn on.
Okay,
Adam's apple.
Adam's apple's whatever hot, yeah, but Ginger Beard's Adam's apple was the most scariest thing I've ever seen, yeah? It was like an absolute sharpest knife he had swallowed and was living inside of him. I was like, how on earth is this not cutting through your flesh and your skin? Anna, it was like a knife.
No way.
And every time I went near it, it freaked me out because I pushed it a little bit. I was like, does it hurt?
No, and
it's
now?
like a knife. Now he's put on weight, can't see that Adam's apple, do you know what I mean?
Really?
I like my man with some neck rolls.
I mean, you know what? Someone did send in like Adam's apple being a turn on, and I do think it's sexy.
Yeah,
like
me
I like
too.
to like lick it.
Not to the level that Ginger Beard had.
Really?
Now you can literally, Adam's apple was so big that now he's put on weight, you can still feel it and see it. But
Really?
what it was like was freaky. Anyway.
Okay, we got here when he pays my bills.
Tell me about it, baby girl.
And someone wrote when the wallet doesn't close.
Oh, and it doesn't even close.
When the wallet doesn't close, I mean, I don't know.
I'm gonna be open.
Cowslick doesn't have a wallet. He just puts his cash straight.
That's a real baller right there. Don't even need a wallet. Wallet ain't gonna hold the cash. A real baller can't even have a wallet because the wallet ain't gonna hold the cash.
Yeah, fuck the wallet.
Yeah. Maybe a money clip.
What about the money clip that you bought him for Christmas?
It doesn't hold the cash.
He doesn't use it.
Can't hold the cash. It's a waste of my money. Everything I bought him has been a waste of my money.
No way. That was expensive as well.
Yeah, I know. Bottega.
You can't use
money
it.
clip. Because the cash is too much. So it just doesn't.
Oh, what a turn
It's
on.
a good problem to have.
Is a turn on. Is it a turn on for you?
I mean,
Money's a turn on.
Yeah, money is a turn on.
For me, I don't care.
Have you ever made love to the woman of your dreams in a room full of money out in London and she screams? Baby, I can take you there. Anyway.
Yeah, for me, like money's probably the biggest turn on.
I've always had a fantasy, you know?
Yeah. But did you say it? Or someone said it once? Like, because I always thought that was a fantasy as well, just to have sex on loads of cash.
Yeah, I've done it.
And then was it you that said it wasn't as what it think?
No,
you think?
I just think there wasn't enough cash on the bed that I had sex on.
Okay.
It wasn't sufficient.
Also, if you think about it, it's really unhygienic because that cash has been touched by many
Next
people.
thing you know, you got SZ, you're blaming him, he's blaming you, but it really is the Queen's face.
Are you allowed to say that about the Queen? I don't know. Fuck it. All right, next one. Oh, someone wrote, my biggest turn on is your sister. About you, Mandy.
Why would they send that to you? That's me.
Yeah,
I didn't really think I came across sexy on here.
You came on as the biggest turn on.
Some people do like my personality.
Oh, someone actually sent in, you're trying so hard to be your sister. It's so cringe.
Who? You don't try it at all.
They wrote it in the turn on question box.
What a hater.
Like, it was the most random. I'm like asking you what your biggest turn on is. They saying that I'm trying to be you.
I feel like you're the one asking these questions, so you're the one who's going to receive the abuse.
I'm getting attacked for being the producer of this podcast.
She produces the podcast, okay? Put some respect on her name.
All right, we've got here, I love a bit of aggression.
Yeah.
But do you know what? It's weird because someone wrote like a lot of aggression, but someone wrote as well, I like a man that's a bit mean and when he shouts at me.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't like it.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't really tried it.
What do you mean you haven't tried a man that shouts at you? I think that's pretty much your relationship. Like you both shout at each other.
Are you talking about during sex?
No.
Oh,
just in general.
In general, that is not something that makes me angry.
Yeah.
I start shouting. Or it's just shouting match
a
after
bit
that.
mean.
No.
Nah, because you know what it is? I think when you're younger, you think you want an aggressive man that's a bit like shouts at you, like, what the fuck you doing?
The makeup sex can be quite good. But you know what? I used to have a lot of makeup sex, but then I started no, because that's rewarding bad behavior.
Yeah.
And I do not reward bad behavior.
Exactly.
So now after he tries to get with me, after an argument, after shouting me being mean, I said no.
Yeah.
I am not rewarding your bad behavior, Gingerbeard.
Yeah, you reward when they're good to you, when you're nice to them. When they're nice to you, then you reward them. Then they're always going to be trying to be nice to you.
Like, maybe I do understand, because like there used to be times I used to get a little bit horny after like some big ass beef.
Yeah, you used to say that. And I was like, I don't get it. For me, I'm the opposite.
Do you know what it is?
After fights, I'm just like, don't touch me.
It depends, sometimes I feel exactly like that. And then sometimes I feel the other way. Sometimes I'm so frustrated, a bitch needs to bust a nut. Do you know what I mean? I'm stressed.
Oh my God, I don't know. I mean, I think when you've had a relationship with a lot of arguments and a guy that's a bit aggressive or shouts, it puts you off.
What about like that other aggression, like, in bed, like aggressive, like it's bad girl.
Yeah, that's different. In bed. In bed is different, like, you bitch.
You naughty skank. That's Prince at William.
Or we've got here a lot of hair on the head.
What is that? What?
Like, you can grab it.
Oh, the man. I love a man with hair.
A lot of hair.
I
am trying to get Cowslick to grow his hair.
Me too.
So badly. Like, I literally beg him, please. I don't get it. I'm like, you're such an old-fashioned guy. You love all this like Elvis Presley, like all that kind of music.
You're coming up with some good stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, you don't like Instagram. You hate like this whole new generation stuff.
Grow your hair.
Grow your hair. Because guys back in the day, they had the nice long hair.
You're doing the most.
Now you got the whole zero haircut. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, the fade, motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't like it. I like that whole like, like 365 days.
Yeah.
And he's got jet black hair as well, Cowslick. So if he grew it, it'd be like black.
It would be amazing, like a crow.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't grow his hair.
He looks so good. He started doing it last year, but you know what it is? You have to be patient because you go through that in-between phase.
The ugly kind of hedgehog phase.
The ugly phase, and he's not willing to go through the ugly phase.
And to be amazing, he's not willing to go through the ugly phase.
No.
But you know what? I see how you're really trying to manipulate the situation to your favor, and it's not working.
It's not working at all.
You've done the most.
Yeah.
Gingerbeard had very long hair when I met him, yeah? Really long. And it's like, I've given him so much stress. He's lost his hair.
You've given him so much stress.
I don't know where the hair's gone.
It's you. You're so...
It must be me.
Mum says all the time.
Does she?
She's like, I feel sorry for Gingerbeard that he lives with Mandy.
Yeah.
Mandy moans.
Do you know what Gingerbeard said to me the other day?
And she's like, he just puts up with it.
He said to me, good luck finding another guy that's ever going to put up with your shit, because you ain't. And that, I was like, yeah, whatever. Inside, I felt it.
Oh my God, yeah.
All right, give me a turn on.
We've got here, yeah. Well, we've got deep voice, which is on a man, like you'd want a deep voice.
Yeah. Imagine
like,
you can't have a man sounding like a little fucking baby fucking Bambi bitch.
Yeah, what'd you say when you went on a date with someone and then they spoke like, hello. Hi.
Just slap them and run. There's no other option.
Hi. Yeah. And then we got when he puts his arm behind my seat in the car to look at his blind spots at the back. You know, back in the
he's
day.
trying too hard.
No, but you know what it is? Because now these days...
My man got to do a whole 360 with his arm around my seat just to be able to reverse. He should be able to reverse. Got eyes closed.
You know what it is? Now you've got all that video technology in cars. So if you're having to look behind you and you don't have that video technology, your cars really must be outdated. Do you know what I mean?
To me, man.
I've got I use Cowslick car, and when I drive his car, it's like got the whole video thing. So I can just reverse looking at the video.
How can your man not even afford to have that screen on the front to be able to see a video fitted to the back? He doesn't even need to turn around. Do you know what, Gingerbeard? His whole back mirrors are pitch black tinted.
I know.
That's some serious shit. That's turning me on.
Yeah.
You don't even need to turn around.
His car, I get scared driving Gingerbeard's car.
Yeah.
Because it's all tinted. Like, I can't see behind me.
It's quite scary,
I'm pretty sure it's illegal. But someone also wrote when he reverses the car using one hand.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it's a turn on.
Cowslick is a bit sexy driver.
Yeah, Cowslick is a sexy driver.
Yeah,
when he parks, well, it's like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. And like Gingerbeard too. I like this. What I like. This turns me on. Yeah. This is the motion that turns me on. The this.
Yeah.
Do that on my vagina. It's so amazing.
Yeah.
And then the one that not all the way and then stop and then back. If only they could use this motion in every aspect of the life. Yeah, that's really attractive. Anyway, I have the weirdest, strangest turn on that I'm going to give you at the end of this episode.
Go on, just give it to me now.
All right, so basically, yeah. When I first met Gingerbeard, it's a confession. I don't know if I told you this before.
Tell me.
At the very beginning, I had a weird fetish about his teeth.
I think you've told me this.
And like, I thought about his teeth sometimes to like, masturbate.
How?
I don't know.
You're such a weirdo.
I am a proper weirdo, yeah. I am a proper freak, yeah. And I told him.
So he's never going to get his teeth done?
No, he's not, ever. Which I'm so happy about.
Well, Cowslick's got this whole idea now that he wants to get veneers. Suddenly.
No, he's going to look like the fucking Essex guy.
I know, and he sounds like an Essex guy as well.
He's going to be so butters, yeah?
And he's non-stop letting go of the idea.
Let him do it. It's the best thing if your boyfriend's butters. Trust me, let him make it so butters. He's going to make it so butters.
What do you mean? Girls love that whole look with teeth.
Yeah, like them girls who have them teeth. Like, actually, we can't
have them teeth.
We're different, though. We're different. We're an
different,
exception to the rule anyway. Yeah, go on, carry on. Next.
All right, next one. We've got kissing my titties. Well, that was one of my biggest turn-ons before I had my boobs done, and now I have no sensation.
Me too. So now he has to punch my He has to now punch my titties.
What do you mean?
Like, no, he doesn't punch them. He doesn't punch them. But the other
Aggressive
day,
with them.
he was like, with my boobs. Him and my boobs were together. And he was squeezing them really hard.
I don't like that.
And I actually felt something. It was great for the first time.
No, Mandy, I don't like it. So you know what it is? Me, my boobs were like always so sensitive. It was amazing. Like you could just go like, that would be it. That would be my biggest turn on. Like now, it's the saddest thing. Don't get surgery.
Now, you need to just slap them.
Yeah, but then also I have this weird feeling about them now. Like, they feel, I'm squeezing my tear. Like, they just feel weird.
What do you mean?
It's just a weird sensation. I can't explain it. It hurts, but like...
No, mine doesn't hurt.
It's uncomfortable.
No, mine doesn't feel like that.
Right.
Sometimes it's weird though when they're being played with because like that's actually something inside moving.
An implant.
Yeah, freaky.
I've got here, when you're a wreck, but he stays calm and talks sweet.
Oh.
That is so nice.
I mean, it doesn't exactly turn me on.
It's nice.
It makes me fall in love more.
No, but do you know what? I like that. Like, imagine you're like going off on one, like, and they're just like
patient, calm.
Sweet. I think it's sexy.
Yeah,
I do think it's sexy.
It is, yeah. A man in control of his emotions.
We've got here cockholding.
Okay, so that's when you watch your...
How do you know what it means? I was like, what? I wrote it down, but I was like, what does that mean?
Because me and Gingerby used to take the piss out of someone and be like, he's a fucking cuckold. And I didn't know what it meant until his friends were all laughing about him, like, this guy's a cuckold. And then I was like, what does it mean? They told me.
So
cuckold is a guy who wants to watch his girl get banged. I mean, what in the... Bikhairat in my language.
In Iranian, we say bikhairat, it means you've got no...
possessiveness, no honor.
No honor and no pride.
That is your woman. That's your property.
Or man.
Or man, yeah.
Oh my God, I'd die if I saw Cowsick with another girl.
No, he'd die. He would die. And like,
yeah. I can't even have a girl stand within a certain distance.
I can't have a girl breathing the same air as Ginger, but exchanging 2 words. If I hear even says hello to someone he knows, I get anger. I have to control it. I'm not normal.
Okay, that's extreme. That's unhealthy, guys, yeah?
Yeah, I'm working on it. But let alone, like, my man banging someone. But no, cuckold is normally the man watching his girlfriend get banged. Oh. If my man was willing to watch me get banged, yeah?
Yeah. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about
it. You don't love me?
Yeah, because you know what? A lot of the people sent in that their turn on is a guy that's possessive. A lot of girls. I had so many people send in their turn on being possessiveness, jealousy.
That's my turn on. It's so toxic.
Yeah, it's toxic, but...
It's so toxic, man.
We're like that.
I was trying to say to Gingerby today, just before I leave, I was like, are you possessive about me? Are you jealous about me that I'm going to go to Dubai? How do you feel about that?
You're actually asking that.
Yeah, he's like my mirror. Like, I don't have any filter.
You just say anything.
No, anything. Yeah, that's how I know he loves me for who I am. I'm such a weirdo at home. And then he's like, of course I am, babe. He's really thinking like, oh my God.
I don't care.
Yeah, I have to try and get possessiveness.
I mean, the thing is, I like possessive, I like jealousy until I get it. And then once I get it, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So with Cowsick, it's like, I like it that he gets like that. But then once it happens, I get annoyed. If I put on an outfit I really like, and then he's like, change. I get annoyed because I'm like, I don't want to change.
I feel like, because I don't get it that often, when I do get it, I really enjoy it.
I think it's nice to a healthy limit.
Yeah. But when I do get my actual real, he suddenly gets jealous or possessive about something, I really get excited.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
He wants me.
Okay, I've got here, watching my man beat his meat in front of me.
Oh, I've always tried to get that to happen. And it's just never happened.
I don't know. What do you mean? Why has it never happened? It's probably really easy to get a guy to do that in front of you.
No.
No. But I just feel like, what do you do when they're doing that? Like when they're wanking in front of you, what do you do? Keep going,
Yeah, you cheerlead the situation.
No, what do you actually do? Genuinely,
learn.
Do you just have to be like sexy in the back, like?
You learn what to do. Because once you watch how they do it with themselves, then you know exactly what to do with that person.
Oh,
like exactly what they like.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying whilst they're wanking, whilst they're beating their meat, what do you do?
You do this, okay? And
no, you don't touch yourself.
Yeah.
No, you just watch. She's not saying that she does that.
Well, there's only one thing you can do in that situation. Play with it, and you both look like weirdos. Both were just watching.
No, Benny.
Yes.
Not everyone does that though. Some people just sit and watch.
What do they do though? What is it? Popcorn? I'm having popcorn. I make myself a nice peppermint tea. I'm like scrolling through Instagram while I'm like checking in on him.
You do.
How's it going? I'm like, you all right? Any closer?
Yeah.
And what am I doing? I need to be doing something.
That's what I always thought. It's weird. Like
maybe
they
you just play
there.
with the boobs. The boobs are there for something. They have to be there for something.
No, you just sit there and be like,
and what?
Yeah.
Maybe dirty talk.
Keep going.
I find dirty talk really difficult and like awkward. But anyway, I've never experienced that.
Me too.
A man beating his meat in front of me.
Me too.
I think a man would get really awkward, like to do that.
I think men never get awkward when it comes to
I've
sex.
tried to ask Gingerbread to do it.
Really?
Yeah, he refuses.
Really? I haven't tried. Anyway, we've got here sexting.
What, am I fucking 12?
I know. How weird. I don't know. Is it just us or is it everybody? As you get older, sexting is so dead.
It doesn't exist. It's not that it's dead.
What do you mean?
Doesn't even exist.
It did exist when we were younger.
It doesn't exist in our age group anymore.
But is it just us?
Even nudes don't exist.
We're so old.
Because we just go in front of the person and just get naked and say, this is it. I had about 3 boob jobs. This one went wrong.
No, because I think it's just us, Mandy. I think people still sext at any age.
Really?
Yeah, and like, I think it's just maybe us. Or is it just our age? I don't know. I don't know if it's
okay,
just
so what? You're talking about with your partner or single?
Single.
Definitely happy with a partner. Or did you mean at work? And we messaging him like, oh, I'd love to, play with your willy. And then he's like, I'm doing my accounts. I'm paying my staff. Like, can you leave me alone?
I mean, I definitely can't imagine it as well with Kalzik. We're way past that.
Yeah, way
but
past
I'm
that.
just thinking, even if I was single right now, would it happen? Like, I remember back in the day when we were younger, it was the thing. Like, you take sexy pictures of yourself. People said send dick pics. Like, I feel like that's over.
But why would you sext when you can just sext? Right?
Yeah.
Why would I send you a nude picture when we could just get naked?
Exactly. I think it's around the times when, you lived at home.
Yeah, and you shouldn't really, you should really worry about how many people you sleep with and should you sleep with them.
Yeah.
Body count was a thing.
Yeah.
And
it's
then,
when you're younger,
when you
they live at home, you live at home.
It's forbidden.
Yeah, you're very
careful.
Yeah.
You're the build up to it. The build up to it is so much more exciting because you're not allowed. You shouldn't.
Yeah.
Now it's like when you're older, you can do whatever you want. No one cares. No one gives a shit.
I don't think I'd even know how to sext. I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't know what to say.
No. I honestly would not as well.
You're just sexting. I'd probably just, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm getting awkward even talking about it.
Okay, I've got here balls.
What about balls?
It's a turn on.
Really?
For someone it is.
I mean,
it's definitely not. I feel like balls are just...
They're just there, aren't they? They're just there to reproduce.
They're such a strange thing.
They're just hanging.
Do you know what I always think? Like, being a man, having that hanging off you.
Like weight between your legs,
It's so strange.
I think that's where their brains are.
But it's so it's almost like, it's such a weird sensation.
Squidgely thing.
Yeah. But it's like a stress ball.
Which you can't squeeze.
Like, when you boom,
and you play with them. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
It's so fun.
Testicles are very interesting, aren't they?
It's fun, but it's fun to play with.
Apparently men like when you massage the testicles,
Really? I think it feels weird.
I think they like it. Some men want to, build pressure.
The pressure?
Build pressure on there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anyway, this really should be on Patreon, you know what I mean? But we shouldn't be talking like this.
I know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We shouldn't be talking like this.
If you guys are interested on a second part 2 on this, because I've got so many turn-ons, we can do part 2 on Patreon.
Yeah.
I've got here...
Don't be stingy, just subscribe.
If it's I don't know if it's a turn-on or a kink, but I love balaclavas or masks.
Oh my fucking... You know what? I was going to order Valentine's Day now.
What?
You know what I mean? I'm really opening up, about this.
What?
About everything in my life.
What?
I was looking for sex mask.
What's a sex mask?
So, it's
What is a sex
really
mask?
like bondagey. You know, if I ever get into like some kind of role play or whatever, I always want it to be like bondagey, which I never do, guys. I really have
You
no
wanna
life.
be-
I'm basically a married wife with like a very normal life. I literally do not live any kind of kinky life, yeah? Me and my partner, we make love. We've been together for 3 years. But I'm really into trying out like bondagey type of thing.
Would you be the one? Would you be the one that's like the?
I do like the idea of trying out a kind of like me being objectified. I like that. Like I have watched things before where like a woman's like really objectified. I don't know. I want to like. Is it bad? Is it really bad?
It's just fun. It's
just a bit of fun. And I read so much about like certain like basically a lot of people just indulge in like little mini fantasies sometimes with their partner. When you're really close with your partner, it's just an awkward thing to do.
Yeah.
Because you're so close, you're like best friends. How do you go back from that?
I get what you mean.
Like me and Gingerbeard on Valentine's Day, you have to watch the episode. Sorry, but you have to watch the episode on Patreon to know. And then the next day, we were in our PJs having tea, watching Mean Girls, and it was a world apart from the night before. Do you know, like
yeah, I know what you mean.
the juxtaposition.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway, I do want. So I was searching for like a lace
with the mask. Oh, the
it's
mask.
almost like I'm not Mandy. I could be anyone, but I kind of find that sexy. I don't know if he would.
Yeah.
But the fact that I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm not Mandy anymore. I'm not your wifey girlfriend. I'm just a whore.
But I think what they meant is like a man like mask, like, you know, like you're about to do a
Really?
robbery, which is quite sexy as well.
That is quite sexy as well. He comes in and he's robbing my pussy.
Yeah, like robbing you of your your decency.
Yeah. That's hot, yeah.
Yeah, that's quite hot.
Anyway, the masks are quite cool. You should search them. There's like
Okay.
bondage masks, like lace masks.
I feel like I need to really spice things up now.
I'm giving advice, but I literally have.
need to spice
I'm
things
literally
up.
not spicing anything up. I want to. Like this is my mind getting me carried away.
Okay, I've got here, which is so weird because so many girls say this: a big nose.
Yeah, a lot of women like
Have you
big
heard?
noses.
So many girls are like, I like a big nose.
I don't like a small nose. I don't like a feminine nose. I don't like a petite nose. But I ain't here for like some big ass house on your face either.
Like a medium.
I ain't here
size.
when I'm looking at you, but really all I can see is the nose.
Yeah, I like Hauslick's nose. It's like
Very
a
nice,
little bit
very nice.
bent, very manly.
His nose is exactly what I'm talking about.
Like it's not perfect. It's a bit bent though.
It's manly. It's not big and it's not feminine and small. It's like a man's nose.
What's Gingerbeard's nose like? I can't remember.
Obsessed with his nose.
I can't
Like
remember.
it's my oh my god.
His teeth or his nose.
Okay, well, teeth was my kink, but the nose, I kind of hate him because he's got such a nice like slope.
But it's not feminine.
No, it's big.
Yeah.
It's like big.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Good big.
Now I suddenly remember his nose. I was like, I went blank. I remember his nose. He has got a nice.
He's got a nice masculine
manly
nose,
Yeah,
but it's got a nice slope as well.
yeah. I've got here findom and being humiliated by a woman. What's findom?
Findom, like there's, I don't know what that is, but some men, they be liking it where you got, look at your tiny little
Findom,
dick,
oh.
you little bitch. Oh, you're so terrible. aren't you?
Financial domination.
You can't ever please me, can you? No, with your tiny small dick.
Yeah.
And then they orgasm after
And
that.
financial domination.
Men are strange.
But findom means financial domination.
Oh, is it?
So they're like-
I don't mind that
You
in
know
my
when
life.
you get
do
in
you know
your
what I mean?
DMs, I get it all the time. Like I want to pay you. Let me just give you money.
Pay pigs. Apparently they're a thing that they want you to rinse them. So they're asking, is it wrong for me to have a pay pig if I don't see him or sleep with him?
They just give it for no
Me and
reason.
Gingerbeard could spend that money together.
Yeah, maybe we could get on it with our boyfriend.
Yeah.
Have a pay
No,
pig.
because if he's cool with that, I will end up breaking up with him because why do you not love me? Why would you let me speak to another man?
But it's mad that there are men out there that just want to give you money for nothing.
Honestly, men. Very strange.
Findom.
Yeah.
They just literally just want you to rinse them.
Yeah, I know. It's mad.
And they just want you to humiliate
all these
them.
people that are like in my DMs, like,
you piece of shit, give me
Yeah.
money. Okay.
I know. Like, that's the best job for a woman, right?
I know.
Like, you just abuse men and get paid for it.
If things don't work out with Kalzik, I'm going to find myself a pay pig.
Yeah, Findom is going to be my kingdom.
Okay. We've got here, my favorite turn on is a cheating fetish. I love making them feel like they're on the side.
What? They're making them feel like they're on the side.
Like I'm cheating on them. Like you shithead, like you're just my side piece.
Ooh, I mean, for role play, that might be sexy.
I mean, if I did that role play with
He'd actually get
Housley-
angry.
Yeah.
But Gingerbeard does it the other way around with me. He says, like, no matter if I didn't know you, like, I'd follow you anywhere. If you had a boyfriend, I'd like hunt you down. Like that's kind of like that's kind
Oh.
of sexy.
I try and ask these things with Housey all the time. Like,
no, I'm like in the moment though.
okay, what's the
Yeah,
wow,
in yeah.
oh.
He's really good at that stuff.
Oh. I mean, when I
It's
try and
freaking me out,
ever,
Rima.
like, we're not during the moment, but like if we're having conversation, I'm like, oh, but if I had this, like if there was a situation I had another person or you had another, I can't even say these things. He gets mad. He gets so angry. I'm like,
Yeah, but that's why like he can't say these things to me like when he's not inside me. It's just a different planet when we're. It's like a different world. We both know that a lot of the things we say in there, like.
you're making me feel like I've got a very bland sex life, very normal sex life. Literally, I need to go and get some masks and start
Some whips and shit.
and start talking.
Yeah.
We don't talk.
A bit of role play. If you're in a really safe relationship, actually, I might actually just say this. I think if you're in a very safe relationship in the sense of like, you both truly know who you are.
Yeah.
He really knows like who I am. And I really know who he is, well, I hope, yeah. So a lot of fun can be had in the bedroom and knowing that it doesn't actually mean anything outside.
Yeah, I know what you mean. No judgment.
There's no
nothing,
judgment.
Yeah.
There's no like
Yeah.
shame.
That's one of the beauties of having like a real relationship long term as well. Like the
You don't take it out of that moment and take it out of that bedroom and think that applies to your real life. It doesn't. It's just fun.
Yeah. I've got here, biggest turn on is when he does manly things like fix a tire.
Ooh.
I like that.
I mean, you know what? Me and you are not with that guy, yeah? Our guy could not fix anything.
Nothing. I mean, I had like a desk come in or some shelves from IKEA recently and I got annoyed. I was like, just do it.
Yeah.
Like, why can't you just do it?
Anything. Like right now, my cupboard in my bedroom is like, every time I open it,
Yeah.
he can't fix even anything. Like even a cupboard screw that's making a squeaky sound.
Yeah, I think actually recently something like that happened. He was like, well, why would I when I could just pay someone to do it?
Yeah, a handyman is sexy though, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they're men that like, you know, like their hands, you can tell that they just fix things.
They can do things,
It's the fixer hands.
But that's what happens when you get with a little spoiled rich kid. Like they've just been spoiled.
Yeah,
they've never done anything.
They just pay people to do things all the time. I know what you mean. Okay, I've got breathing in the ear.
Ugh.
I don't know.
I don't know about the heat going in my ear and then creating condensation. Humidity and this is wet.
I'd feel all comfortable. But someone actually did say, I can't find it on the list. I've got such a long list. Someone said, I just remember thinking, what the hell? Someone said licking in my inner ear.
Oh, I don't know.
Inner ear is a bit strange. Like you're gonna end up getting trapped water and saliva in your ear and you're gonna end up in my pharmacy.
Yeah.
Asking me for advice.
No, I don't know about that.
Yeah, licking and breathing in the ear.
I think
around the ear.
Yeah, around the ear, like around the neck and stuff.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Here is a sensitive spot.
Yeah.
So here is a very sensitive spot, isn't it?
I want to know more about like men though.
Well, I got mostly women.
I know.
I got little lesbians.
All right, go on then.
But I mean, I don't know. I didn't write down this person straight and they said this. I just
go on.
said it. And men, they're pretty straightforward. A lot of the men that sent it in, big ass, big tits.
No, and I Googled like what turns men on? Because I thought it would be interesting for our viewers because a lot of our viewers are girls or gay guys. And it was really interesting. Like sometimes they like acting really innocent in bed. Or like sometimes they want like a very dominant, taking control.
Yeah. Yeah, like a mix-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's obvious, no?
Yeah, I guess it is. Like red lipstick, men find sexy.
Cow's lick does not.
Yeah, I don't find it. I hate red
Whenever
lipstick.
Whenever I put red lipstick, he's like, what are you doing? Take it off.
Yeah, there was so many other ones and like I should go on Google right now.
Maybe we can save it for another episode.
Yeah, we'll save it for another episode.
But I mean, when I had men sending it in, it was very like big ass, big tits. It's just like so...
But there's so many other things that
But like things like kissing on the neck and stuff.
Yeah.
This could have been a man or a woman.
True.
I've got here a chain hanging in my face.
A chain? Oh, when he's... Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
It is sexy.
Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's a thing, right?
That's a fucking thing. I open my mouth.
Chain. I've got a gold tooth.
I mean, I've been there, done that.
What do you think about that?
I mean, if you got a gold tooth, you have to have like been about that life. You better be a gang member.
Yeah, you better have some gunshot
You can't be like, I sold a couple of bags of weed. No, I need some serious, prosecutions down there.
Yeah. I mean, I've got so many turn-ons, but I think I'll leave it at that because we're over our time for the episode.
Do we have good ones for the next episode? Do we have really good ones?
Yeah, there's some funny ones.
All right, okay, good.
Well, we can save it for a future episode anyway.
We will.
But this was funny. I still can't get over the ostrich neck.
Oh God, man.
I can't have no ostrich giraffe
Little
neck.
neck men, you need to start eating good.
Anyway, guys, we love you. Hope you enjoyed our episode. We'll be back next week. Make sure you like, subscribe, and you comment on our YouTube. We love you.
We love you. Bye.